What's up, guys? God damn. What's up, guys? Sorry if I sound a little under the weather. I am. I had a fever and then I didn't. I ordered this off of AliExpress. I'll link the link in the description, as you do. And if I forget, somebody will comment and remind me. I'm trying to ignore them. Taylor's over here making faces. Dude, people that care about football this much are like my dad, and it pisses me off. 2 years ago, 3 years ago, however many years ago, Halloween, I walk in and Derek's dressed like the lead singer from Motley Crue, right? He comes in and I take over the Bluetooth speakers with my phone and I start playing Motley Crue, forgetting that the game's on, because I'm like, live in the moment, right? So I start playing whatever song, and Derek comes in and he's like, and like, my dad flips his dick, doesn't even laugh, doesn't even care, screams at me, rewinds the game, because apparently he can't visually tell what's going on, he has to hear it. I mean, that's my little trauma dump for this video. Anyways, back to the video. Tire pressure monitoring system. If you think I'm incorrect, that's what it literally says. My car, base model, doesn't have all the tech that it's supposed to have. So, ignore the dogs. The dogs are out. I just said it. Anyways, may or may not have already opened the package because I didn't want my address somehow slipping into y'all's grasp. It was not my address, actually, so I shouldn't have cared. You're right. Taylor's mom would be mad. So I already opened it. I haven't gotten like too nitty-gritty into it, but I did read through the instruction manual, and I went ahead and preset the settings for Fahrenheit and PSI instead of bars, whatever the fuck that means. Thankfully, Chinese people understand that English is the universal language, so they program it into pretty much anything you can order ever. You just gotta figure out how to get to it. This is solar batteried. It like screams at you, but if you see here, this is the screen you get. They're blinking because there's nothing connected. If you hold the menu button, which is this middle button, that's how you get to the different things. So like PSI or bar, but I want PSI. Fahrenheit, you switch it to Celsius, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I was thinking of the energy drink and I was like, that's not right.
Wait, no, it is Fahrenheit. We're Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit and Celsius.
Yeah,
I was saying,
but
what
yeah,
is the other one?
It's Celsius, yeah.
Then you can set your low pressure for what it will warn you for, your high pressure, so you don't go too high. Same for the bottoms. I don't really know what setting the temperature means, but I'm not worried about that because it's like, why the fuck would I set the temperature? But it tells you a pretty generic temperature, 88, 88, 88, and 90. So one of these motherfuckers is a little warmer than the others, probably just like me. Probably supposed to clean the surface before you install it, but we're not gonna do that because that's how we've installed everything on this car. I'm just kidding, we use heat guns. So on each of them, they have a little sticker that labels front left, front right, rear left, rear right. And it comes with these theft protection little lug nuts. You put washers. Put them on the stem. You put this on and then you use the wrench to wrench it on. Oh my God. And then I guess it'll hook onto this somehow, some way, somewhere. And then you can't take them off. So we're gonna go ahead and get these put on first. So that way we can turn this bad boy. That's the mosquito from earlier. I didn't even kill it. Anyway, we're gonna get these put on first. Show you how to put these bad boys on. Probably only gonna show you on 2 wheels and then we'll get to the next part. Oh no, we went in the abyss again. Don't let me forget that. Are we rolling?
We're rolling.
We're live?
We're live.
On NBC?
Saturday Night.
Dude, that does not sound good. Why does it sound like that every time you... I thought that was like subs rattling it, but no, it's every time he presses the gas pedal. So you take this bad boy off. You're gonna set these on the dirty ground.
Jesus. What is he looking at?
Probably what the fuck we're doing. Probably like these damn inbreds, even though I'm pretty sure he's inbred.
What was it?
These look pretty universal, so I don't think there's a specific way to put it on. You get it on there, you screw that hoe all the way. Are you zoomed in on it? Because like they might not be able to see it. You have glasses, they don't. Can they see it?
Yes.
What I'm gonna do to make these less ugly is I'm gonna go ahead and take these stickers off. Probably gonna be my downfall later on, but it's okay because there's no way of me knowing which one's which when we get down to it. And I really hope these batteries like actually work. I think they do. Ha! Okay. Imagine it was a ploy to just flatten all my tires. You take this little bad boy. I'm gonna do it with my fingers until I need the wrench. You basically unscrew the washer till it's up here where the sensor is. And then take this little wrenchy wrench that doesn't want to grab it. The Chinese government specifically said to screw counterclockwise. They spelled it wrong, but it was like close enough. Either I don't know how to fucking use a wrench, or this wrench is just shitty. Probably a slight mixture. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't want to break it, but that's one on.
Come on.
Go dog. Well, let's go to the back. Just dropped every fucking thing and just put it in my fucking hand, dude. We're gonna go to the next one. I'm not showing you the other two because I might have to be in the grass, and I don't like the grass, and I don't want y'all to hear that. So let's, come on. It's the same thing as last time. Find the little holy hole. I would suggest hand unscrewing the lug nut just because lug nut, it's a washer, dude. Taylor, get it right. A lot easier than this fucking fuck-ass wrench. And then once it gets a little taut with your fingers, go in here like this. Yeah. Grab it like so. Yeah, you like that, don't you? Yeah, I don't really think there's an... it's not making sense. I might have to read the manual again. But it's on there. That's what matters. We're gonna go do the others off camera, and then I'll show you what it shows me on the little screeny screen once I figure out where the fuck I'm mounting it. Good at putting things in holes. I don't know what the hum was about. It has vibration detection, so it can detect when the car is on, and then it has an auto sleep mode after 15 minutes of like not detecting movement. Oh man, they really got this bitch in there. That was a scary noise. Dude, oh, I just put this on the tent. I don't plan on this ever coming off. I think about 3 minutes. You gotta hold it there for a second. Yep. I think that's good. I think it's not going anywhere. All right, do we see if the auto comes on by itself when I crank the car?
Do it.
Maybe it needs me to drive so that it will detect the movement in the sensors. Lots of things rattling in the car right now. It didn't say I needed to put batteries in it right away. All right, first test is to see if it automatically comes on. Second test is I'll turn it on and see if maybe it's just because this needs a little more charging. Oh, maybe that's why I shouldn't have put it on the tent, because it needs UV light. Well, the UV light's still hitting it. Because at nighttime, what the fuck does it do? The sun's gone. But like, that's not how solarization power works. Like, you can still get sunburnt in the dark, technically.
I mean, yeah, technically.
It can be cloudy outside and you can get sunburnt.
I feel like it needs to not be on the tent.
I don't know, we'll figure it out. Alright, I think we got it figured out. That one's still blinking. I'm gonna give it some time because I gave these some time and they were blinking and now they're solid, so maybe that one's just trying to figure out its life decisions. This thing is not charging. In the morning I will update the video on if it charged overnight with solar power that's on the back. I don't think the tent will affect that. I mean, it's still UV is coming in. But the thing is, worst case scenario, I mean, oh, I just need to see it real quick. I just turned it on. But it's sort of working, so we'll see. I don't know. I can work wires, but Bluetooth, apparently fucking not. Something I've come to realize is it does not like sticking to those. So I'm gonna have to remove those and put better sticky. And I also think Taylor was right. Unless this, I mean, it's cheap China shit, so the solar power might also just not work. But through the tent, at the least, it's not getting any kind of solar power. So I think if that's the case, I kind of want to try and mount it like right here. I think that would be sick. Like, here's driving, it's just right there. It wasn't bad right here, but like I had to look up. This, it would just be right here. So thinking about just unscrewing this, taking that whole contraption off, and then just sticking it right here, because then we can get the solar power part. It might actually, hold on, let's see. Like, it doesn't even indicate if it's charging, but it has a micro USB port, so I could always just run it into somewhere. I don't know. It works well though. Has an exact reading of all my tires. Figured it out. It's because it reset to the default settings, so it kept blinking all these as way too high. So update on the leather. We went from wanting to paint it red. So we did a little haul. We got some interior detailing spray, Meguiar's. It was really cheap at Walmart. Also got a 30 pack of microfiber towels for like 10 bucks. I also got some wheel cleaner. And when we went to Hobby Lobby, I got some brushes, foamy brushes, and some red dye. And what we're gonna use this red dye for, you may be wondering, is my armrest. Pull them out, they're really simple. Literally just, if it's in the car, you just grab it from the back. You just pull up really hard, pulls all the way out. It'll pull the window buttons out a little bit, so you can unhook this out of it, push that back down, and then this tab, you don't have to unscrew. You just press it and it'll pull out. So we got the first coat laid down. It's not gonna be my normal red. It's gonna be more like a wine red. I kind of fuck with it, can't lie. I think it's time for a change anyway. Just did the final coat on all the door armrests. Just gonna spray them with clear coat. Didn't quite turn out the red I wanted it to be, but still not bad. I gotta hit that with another final coat, and that with another final coat, and then I gotta go over all the signatures. As you all know, got the signatures on the dash, so I gotta go over them. I'm gonna go over them with silver. Yeah. So now we're gonna try painting it white. We used leather dye, realizing that that's vinyl. It didn't work, so we cleaned it off. We're gonna clean these up a bit. But we also got our middle console out, which was slightly a pain in the ass because I left my toolboxes at a friend's house. But to get that out, you basically just pry this back piece off. If you grab it from underneath, it'll literally pop right off. And there's two springs that you have to disengage. If you get a flathead and you literally just push it up, under and up, and you're careful with it, it'll just pop out. And then on pre-facelift 2018 to 2020, there's no protection barrier holding the bolt in. You just slide it right out. Usually you just got to push on that side and then pull from this side. On 2021 and up, there's a little metal ring that protects it. Yeah, I snapped that hoe off because if the old ones don't need it, neither does mine. It might, but once it's all together, it's pretty firm, pretty sturdy. So it's gone, doesn't matter. Once you do that, pull this thing out, and then the spring and plastic piece just slides right off. And then you unlatch the top and then it just comes right out. We're starting with the left side. You just pry up the window buttons, pull up the leather part, and then you press the little pin right there and it comes out. Same with the front. We're gonna try it out on these. We're gonna clean these up, try it on these, and then we'll do the driver's side, and then we'll do, I might as well just take the driver's side out now. I might as well take it all out now, shouldn't I? Even the dash.
I'm glad we cleaned it though, because it started drooping off as soon as I
Nice.
sprayed.
Well, because you gotta remember last time we cleaned it, it was in the car, so we didn't clean the underneath. Normal cameraman is cleaning those off. I'm gonna get this out, and get the other door arms out. This one's a pain in the ass. That's all I have to say about that. Taylor, should I have you hold the camera while I show how to get the dash pieces out? Well, come on then. If I remember correctly, I should just be able to.
I think you just popped it out.
I don't think so. I think I had to remove this.
I don't think you did, but okay.
No, I'm saying I had to remove this bottom piece with the buttons. Which meant I had to remove this piece that's covering it. Clips are not broken, but it is a pain in the ass to try and get those bottom ones in because you have to. That's when I had to remove it, was when I was putting it back in. You just pull this down a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, you remove this and then pull this down a little bit and then it slides it back in because you have to get those in. So that's one. I'm creating a crime scene. This one, you literally just... Oh no, I did have to remove this, didn't I? This is not the first nor the last time these pieces will come out. Oh yeah, that clip is shattered. Oh well, it makes this part easier. Something like that. Ooh. It didn't turn out horrible, it's just not the right material. So I know some of y'all in the comments are gonna be like, no, use vinyl dye and not paint. Paint works, and yes, this is the cheapest paint I could find. I don't care. Nobody's gonna see it. This is my chance to DIY with a car that costs
Not that much. However, if it works, then it'll be a great cheap DIY, right? They can't hear you. Just nod your... And, yeah, it's paint. It might rub off a little bit. It probably won't if we do it properly and let it dry properly. I should probably get a cardboard box that's big enough to kind of block air and wind and stuff from getting on it, but who cares, right? Progress update, because I can't really film and paint, and she's holding most of the stuff. This one, probably getting to the point where we only need maybe one more coat. This one we did a very light coat on because we're gonna have to take our time with this to trace over the signatures, her and her little white paint hands. She offered to hold it. Don't believe anything she said. Okay. But we gotta trace over these. Her hands are steadier than mine. Gotta trace over all these signatures, which means we have to do it light coats at a time and be tedious about it. But I think that one, especially with how white it turned out with that, at least the underneath of it only needs like 1 to 2 more coats. That top part is just gonna take our time. This is the middle console update. It's getting there. These 2 armrests are almost there. Probably just 1 more coat. And then that is probably just 1 more coat. That underneath I'm not too pressed about. It's gonna be hidden once the plastic's back in place, but I will probably hit it 1 more time. It's just, that red dye is killing us. We shouldn't have done it. Got a package delivered from Yofer. Oh God, literally pulled up while we're in the process of this. So maybe this video will come out before that video. Probably with how I edit things. But I still have 4 other videos that should have come out before the last one. Oh well, we don't talk about it. But yeah. Package in the mail, secured. Might open it up while stuff is drying. First signature done. Poe.
Getting a little antsy about it.
A little nervous. It's okay. It already pops well though, the black on the white. I think it'll look good. I think this is all gonna turn out good.
Like easy ones like OKQ, and then I'll probably do T-Pains, and then
Well, if you just do slow lines, even if you have
That's what
to
I'm doing,
dash the
like-
lines, do it like the pumpkin. Put dots and connect the dots.
No, because then it's gonna come out like messy.
Alright, so don't mind whatever the shit stains are on that. I think that's just dirt or chocolate milk or something. Could be chocolate. Chat, do we do a taste test? I forget I can't whisper because then I have to amplify the audio. So I'll just pretend like I'm whispering. Chat, do we do a taste test?
Absolutely not.
So first, you gotta get this pin back in there. And then you can go ahead and... Yep, because then, boom. What is that? No.
I can touch it up. I can touch it up. It's okay.
But the paint pen won't dry the same color.
It'll be alright.
I don't think that's going to be noticeable.
It probably
It's
won't.
passenger side. All right, time for, I think, this one. This little nipple thing. There's a hole right here. And you literally just got to feed it through. It's a lot easier to feed through than it is to take out, because taking it out, you got to like push on it.
Getting red fingerprints on it.
Because I didn't wash off my right hand. That's why my left hand's not leaving anything.
Yep.
Well, that means it could wipe off once it's dry.
Maybe I should have done it since I have white hands right now.
Oh well, it's in. And look, white.
Yay!
Can you even see the fingerprints on the camera from there? Look, if it just falls in place.
Ow!
That looks good. Thanks to this one for holding it. Switching, I was gonna say switching sides, but kind of looks cool.
I don't have to paint my nails.
Yeah, I hope white was the color you wanted to do. White with black accents, like my car. That was the plan, right?
Yeah.
And look, you have red to match the red stitching that's not there yet.
Not yet. It'll be there later.
It'll be there in this video, right? And the doors are open. These fucking pop, dude. And that one came out so good thanks to the regularly scheduled camera woman. But we're about to... The full vision with at least leather stitching is the steering wheel will have white leather pieces with red stitching, and the shift boot will have white leather with red stitching, which will also match the shift knob. So what we're gonna do to get that going is little Shotty Boo, with her little artistic skills. Ooh, that is bright.
Right, and it's also coming out a little orange.
That's very orange. Maybe it's because it's your skin.
Give me a piece of paper or something.
Just threw all the paper away. Use the back of
What is
this.
this? Is that, oh, I wrote this.
Oh,
no.
that is orange. Anyway, so once we find the right color, we're gonna do the line. We're gonna do the stitching line in red. I don't know if we should do that underneath line. I don't think so. I think we should just do the stitching line. Not, you don't think trace that line? I think it'd be kind of cool, like racing stripes almost.
It'd be cool, but you know how hard it would be for me to get that stitching that small?
No, you just, I'm talking about literally just a
Just
line.
trace it.
Go. I have a red Sharpie. For the. But. Why not?
No.